Alright, Nukenites, this is the final matchup of the round of 36. Yes, I was expecting and hoping that we would get Light versus ZerO. Unfortunately, it looks like Perfectman was a little bit too perfect for Light. Wah, wah. Yes, even though Light is he was the big star in the Winners League with 3 all-kills against Eastgro, Ace, and SKT1. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it past the most perfect man in Pro StarCraft today. Oh, I think Perfectman is just going to ride this wave of confidence. ZerO who is what I say. Look at him. He's clapping. He's playing patty cake. I don't know why, but who am I to question the perfect player's methods? There's a sign that says, freaking perfect! Okay, let's get ready to start. This is going to be on Great Barrier Reef. ZerO, I haven't seen many ZerO matches lately, but I have a long history of casting ZerO games, so I'm looking forward to this one. One of the most innovative Zergs out there, so yes, this is going to be a good matchup. Go Perfectman! Yeah, this is going to be ZerO versus Perfectman. Man. Okay. Here we go. Except up at the 12 o'clock position in yellow is ZerO. That means down at the 8 o'clock position in whatever is Perfectman. Man. Okay. So ZerO was once feared for his Zerg versus Protoss play. Not so much these days. He's still a very, very good player. I think ZerO is definitely in the top. Definitely the top 5, if not the top 3, as far as Zerg players go. He's just so innovative. He adapts so well to situations. His mechanics are strong. His micro is great. His macro is great. He's just an all-around great player. And there's a pig sitting on someone's head. Yes, that's wonderful. Thank you for showing me that. But okay, Perfectman. I've casted one Perfectman game, and that was with Ranchin in the Pro League finals of last season. And that game was kind of embarrassing. Bisu ended up going, it was Bisu versus Perfectman. So Bisu went for a cheese build, and he actually, look at what ZerO is doing here. He has his Overlord out looking for the probe. That was smart play from ZerO. He wanted to see the direction that probe was coming from, and he saw it, so now he's going down to the 8 o'clock position. Getting up his spawning pool first. But yes, Bisu cheese Perfectman, so didn't really get to see Perfectman play a perfect game. We made a lot of perfect jokes. I remember that cast. We were like, that was the perfect cheese. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm going to try to hold back the perfect jokes today. I'll probably make 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but yeah, I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum. Looks like ZerO is going out with that drone. Oh, the drone is down to red health. Perfectman might be able to take out a drone, but no, ZerO is not going to let that happen. He's going to chase around that probe with this drone and maybe eventually go in with that damaged drone and try to throw down a hatchery, but let's see if Perfectman can deny the hatchery a little bit longer. I was so surprised to see that Perfectman had beat Light. There comes the pylon, so Perfectman wants to deny that hatchery forever. But yes, Light definitely should have destroyed Perfectman. I mean, Light been doing so well in Winners League, just been doing so well in individual leagues too. He's just been playing great. I wanted to see Light versus ZerO because what a way to end it. That I would have definitely been able to say, hey, we're going to save the best for last. But now I'm not sure if we can say that. Well, this might end up being a good series, but I don't think it's as good as it would have been if it would have been Light versus ZerO, 2 players who I think are kind of on an even field. And 2 players I really, really like. I don't know much about Perfectman, I've only casted 1 game, as I said, so I don't like him that much. I enjoy his name, I think it's hilarious, and it goes well with his perfectness. But okay, the Nexus is coming up, Gateway coming up for Perfectman, and ZerO is getting up his 3rd base already, doing some pretty standard Zerg play already. And ZerO is actually one of the pioneers of the what is called, well, I guess he wasn't a pioneer of Zerg Sim City, but he made use of it more than many other Zerg players. And you see pretty much every Zerg using evolution chambers to block for their sunkens these days, just like ZerO did. Uh-oh, Perfectman, he's throwing down a pylon. I think that was scouted, actually. Yeah, I think ZerO sees this with that Zergling. So now he's coming down with the drone. He's going to try to glitch those Zerglings through before Perfectman can throw down cannons. And he might be able to get those Zerglings through, but it's only 2 Zerglings. This is going to be very tough for ZerO to deal with. 2 cannons coming up, so even if the 2 Zerglings get through, I think they'll probably be able to take out one of those cannons. This is going to be pretty horrible if he loses a base this early, but here comes ZerO. You can see his first-person perspective. He's trying to glitch everything through, but man, he's running out of time. Running out of time. Yes, he knows he's running out of time, so he's throwing down a sunken colony to maybe try to outrange this. But both of the cannons are within range of that sunken colony, so yeah, ZerO doing the smart thing. He's just going to sack this base and just try to find another place to throw down a third, because he's going to lose the cannons. And I'm glad that he didn't throw down that sunken and lose even more minerals. ZerO's a very smart player. He knows when to run away, when to surrender here. Oh, he's trying to find a good position. Not sure what happened to that one cannon. I think that Perfectman might have canceled that. He's saying, well, 1 cannon should be enough. And now ZerO sees that there's only 1 cannon there, so he's thinking, maybe I can find a way to throw down a sunken colony down here and do that. Oh, Perfectman is going to try to cannon rush the second base as well. I don't see this working out. I mean, it's hard to get units through the minerals, but ZerO has a lot to work with at this point. He's going to have a lot of Zerglings out there. He has plenty of drones to help himself glitch through that. I don't think he's going to be able to cannon rush that second base. Spire's coming up too, so it's going to be even more difficult. Actually, Perfectman might be able to get this done. The perfect cheese. In ZerO, he has a sunken colony in, attacking the pylon, but it was a little bit too late. So he's going to lose that base anyway, even though there's only 1 cannon there. This cannon's coming up. Oh no, it looks like ZerO, he's trying to find a way to come in. Oh, he kind of lost control of his Zerglings there for a second. I think he'll be able to take this cannon down, though, before it warps in. So yes, Perfectman forced to cancel that one, but he got his damage done. Got a lot of damage done taking out that base. And hopefully that didn't put him too far behind himself. 2 Stargates coming up now for Perfectman, which is always a good strategy on this map, I think. It's hard for Protoss to get that 3rd base, so you need a lot of maneuverability around the map. Not to mention the usual strategy for a Zerg player on this type of map, and El Nino as well, is to go for a Mutalisk, so you need something to fight that off. But okay, let's see what's going on. Perfectman preparing at home, getting his defenses, preparing for 2 base all-in mutas. This is such a nice recall of the Pure versus Calm game from last season, where almost this exact same thing happened to Calm, and so he decided to go for 2 base muta to try to end it from that. It ended up working, but it looks like Perfectman might have seen that game, or games similar to it, and said, okay, I want to be prepared for this Mutalisk attack. And that's exactly what ZerO is going for, maybe making himself a little bit predictable, but he's trying to get rid of the cannon inside of the main. There are Corsair coming in, though. 2 Scourge will be able to take out this 1 Corsair, but there are 2 Stargates pumping, so it's going to be tough for ZerO. He might have to back off. He's deciding to tackle the Corsairs anyway, though. Another Corsair. So ZerO's actually trying to fight these Corsairs with mutas. He doesn't have much other choice, really. He's still coming in with his Scourge. I think he reestablished his base down at the 5 o'clock position, doing his best, still coming in with Scourge to take out these Corsairs. And Perfectman, he lost 1 of those Corsairs. He might lose another one. Oh, man. Oh, so the 2 Stargates still pumping, so I don't think any more Muta Harass is going to do much. But ZerO bought himself a little bit of time, bought himself some time to reestablish his bases. There's still a cannon down at the 5 o'clock, but it is not powered by a pylon, so that's not going to be a big threat.